Well, here we are again. A year goes by real fast, and we're into the 2025 archery season. You know, end of October, 1st of November, I did quite a decent amount of hunting. Had some good sits, seen a lot of deer. I've also passed up some bucks this year that I normally would have shot. Some 8 points, you know, small ones. I just really trying to hold out. I know there's some big ones out there this year all over the park, the private land, all that. And it's a little different this year for me because I'm hunting on, the orchard. And this is the first time I've had free reign of the archery season there. I used to archery hunt it a little bit, but this year's when I'm able to hunt wherever. So we'll just sit back, enjoy, and hope you guys find these videos fun. Well, here it is, October 11th, and it's my first time out. It's a familiar tree stand. If you remember, this is where I had my conference about the wounded buck last year. But an update on that, if you follow and you remember those videos, a friend of mine, Pastor, ended up shooting that buck that I wounded on about the 19th of November with his gun, and it had a cut here on the throat, and he lost a lot of weight. So I'm thankful that it didn't go to waste, didn't starve the winter, and that able to get him harvest. So maybe I'll show a picture of that in this video, or a video of that whole scenario there. So, but this is the beginning of the 2025 season, and I'm looking forward to it. October 13 in the evening, back out here where we had the mishap last year with the shooting the blind, the cross member on the pop-up blind. So we're going to give this another shot. I'm on the ground this year, and Jordan's sitting up higher here. He's in a saddle with his climbing sticks right where the deer come out. So we'll see what happens. We hope it's a good night, and it's good to be in the woods. I'm all nestled into a little spot here, and we'll just see how it goes. October 21. I got the wind right for a ground blind. We're going to give it a shot. I'm having a hard time getting that tree stand in close enough where I need to be where these deer are crossing in this orchard. So I've done it on the ground before. Just going to try to do it tonight too. October 21. It's October 25 in the morning. I'm just getting out. It's a little pissed. Early, but I gotta walk through this orchard, so daylight's fine. Deer don't usually move in here till later. But it's go time, October 24. Colors peak. It's just a beautiful time of year. Well, October 24. It's a big day. A big day for personal reasons, but this morning after I got out, saw 3 does and a small buck. After I got out, I was driving through the farm here, and I spotted a buck bedded on the edge of the woods. So I went and drove down to the other side, parked, walked up over the ridge, tried to get a shot at him, but when I popped up too far, and he was about 50 yards. He just got up and was gone. But it's a buck I have pictures of. It's a nice buck. He's got kind of a weird rack, but just interesting. He was bedded in a really odd spot. Almost seemed like he was limping a little bit, so maybe he'd been hit by a car And that's why he's got an odd rack. I don't know. But we'll see him around maybe, or maybe not. On the ground this morning. New area that I haven't hunted in a little while. Shot a nice buck in here last year. Beautiful morning, 38 degrees, October 25. Right on the edge of things starting to get interesting. A lot of deer on the sides of the roads this morning, including some nice bucks. But they weren't really moving, just standing, you know. It's like all of nature is getting ready for the rut to happen, so here we go. Well, it's October 28, and I just haven't been connecting with the deer here. I've been seeing them at a distance, or they're on camera, so I came in here this morning and I'm sitting in an actual box blind. It's going to be a little tricky to shoot a crossbow out of it, but they're going to have to be right in front of me here. We'll see how it goes, but it's a beautiful morning, beautiful weather for this week. In the 30s at night, 50s during the day, so it's perfect. Can't ask for better. Pre-rut weather. A lot of deer on camera yesterday, a lot of younger bucks out looking, and even some more mature bucks, but things are getting ready to bust loose for sure. October 29. Just set the stand up yesterday. Been some good buck activity through here, so let's see what happens. Got turkeys out here right now. October 30 morning, yesterday morning, I made that video, had a spike come through, kind of wind me, and then another doe and some other does moving through, but deer are really starting to scrape up. Daylight, got camera pictures of them scraping up in the day, so it's October 30, it's 30 degrees this morning. I mean, I don't know, you can't get much better than that for chasing, and I can see chasing on the cameras last night too. So I think it'll be a good morning. I'm going to sit on the ground, get the ghillie suit out, and get on the ground. Got a northeast wind. None of my stands are set up for that. And just change positions. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's been a pretty exciting morning so far. I'm on the ground. A lot of grunting, chasing. Saw 2 small bugs. Some does. Good stuff. Good morning so far. October 30. This is it. It's Halloween. I gotta turn my sound off. I had a big beep when I turned my camera on. A lot of deer activity the last 24 hours on camera, daylight and non-daylight. A lot of crows or ravens too, I guess, but I'm on the ground. I can't find a spot to put up a tree to get by this, put up a tree stand to get by this scrape, so I'm gonna try to, everybody's visiting it. It's not like a one-time scrape, it's a regular visit by lots of deer, so I'm gonna give it a try. So last night, Halloween night, I had a borderline 8-point come in right down here to this scrape, almost to the scrape, but he winded me, but I could have taken him and I didn't. Maybe I'll regret that later, but it's November 1st here in the morning. It's raining a little bit. I'm just skies off in the distance. We'll see what happens. November 1st. Evening. Jordan's about 350 yards from me in the windrow blind at the end there in the tree stand. Fighting with this northeast wind. Northeast. North's fine. Northeast. But I'm sitting on a scrape that's getting regular activity, daylight and nighttime activity. We're just hoping for the best. Been sitting here since about 4:30. It's getting close to 6 o'clock now. See what happens. Well, you gotta love the weather report. It was November 3, Monday morning, and I did none yesterday. And it says, oh, it's a southwest wind today. It's east, northeast, west, southwest. It's a swirler down in here, so we'll see what happens. Here's my blind tonight. Cut through right here. There's no trees close enough for a stand. November 3 evening on the ground. We'll try it. No trees around here. That happened fast. I'm not sure about that shot. It looked a little high. I'm probably good. I don't know if I even got the deer on camera. I hope I did. Dad shot a buck this morning, and I had a spike go through. And then I looked, I just saw his horns coming. Hard to say. This is a big deal. I'm a little stunned right now. You know, this is my first time being able to hunt here like this. Not tonight, but this year. Just wherever I wanted to with the crossbow. And it's, been passed, and this is the first buck. First good buck I've had a chance at. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. I'm super thrilled, but I'm also, I don't know. It's really special. Could sound weird, but God. I'm going to watch it here on the camera. I don't know if I even got him on camera because he might just have like his legs on there. So we'll see. I'm going to check it here. Nice. So it's almost an hour later. I collabed with a guy I've known for years that hunts, shot a lot of deer. He agreed, shot seems a little high. Thankfully it's on an angle down, and then looking at the arrow, we think we got along. So like his point was, if we waiting, until tomorrow. It's going to rain tonight. We should probably look, see how far he goes, and we'll know if we get to 200 yards and he hasn't, or 100 yards and he hasn't, you know, if he's not dead. It just seems a little high, but the arrow looks good. So we're going to, I've waited an hour and I'm going to take a look. It's been an hour. I'm going to consulted. I'm going to take a look here and just see what I see. See how far the blood goes. Go from there. Well, we have some daylight. Just makes it easier to look. So here's the arrow. Right here. I mean, it looks pretty good, and the tree stand is right there. A little flat, but we're gonna take a look here. That was a very scary blood trail, but I got him, and I'm overwhelmed because this is Ben's place, and he left it to me, and I get to enjoy this, and it's a beautiful, beautiful first buck for post Ben, you know, since Ben's been gone. What a beauty, man. He's a beauty. Wow, look at that buck. Just an absolute beautiful buck. And it's my first buck since Ben's been gone, and it's really my first nice buck here ever on Ben's property. And yeah, beautiful buck. Beautiful. Just a nice Michigan buck for sure. I'm very thankful to the Lord for getting him. I thought the shot was a little high, but it was fine. Very little blood though, I will say that. But did the trick. Yeah. Blood trail. He didn't go far. Double lung, or he ran 125 yards. Beautiful buck. I'm so thankful. I'm thankful, you know, I'm thankful to Ben. He left me this land, and I shot him, and he died here on Ben's. It's anticlimactic. I felt a lot of emotion just because Ben would love to be here. He wouldn't have loved that I shot this deer out in front of his gun blind in bow season, but he'd love this buck, and he'd love to be here. So I'm very thankful to the Lord. I'm thankful to Ben for leaving the land, and it's a beautiful buck. Lots of great meat. Very sparse blood trail. Very, but done. Beautiful.
You think it's over 200 with the guts in?
I bet you it's right at 200.
Watch out. Then you can remount it like this.
You know how much I care about mounting.
Oh. Can you turn the scale on?
Huh?
Can you turn the scale on?
Okay. Something happened here.
That looks like it's him, Uncle Gene.
Looking things over. He wants something.
We should have had a bonfire tonight and just.
Well, it's November 5. It's the day after. Yesterday, November 4, was a good day in the woods. Both me and my dad shot bucks. I spent a lot of time, end of October, 1st of November. I've hunted pretty hard, and I'm glad to have gotten that deer. And I took it into Gabe's this morning. Got my Gabe's hat on. And he's going to be some beautiful meat. And that's the start of the season. We'll see where the rest of it goes. I'm going to take a few days off here. Got some work to do and some ministry things, and then I'm going to get back at it. But the next one, I'm going to be holding out for a big. All right.